What's going on, guys and ladies and girls? I'm Dylan from C.A.R. Entertainment, and we are back for another league fixture here. Fox Lodge versus Brigade at Fox Lodge. As you just seen the team sheet, coming on to open will be Barry Scott at number 1, averaging 40.3. I think that's it, 121 runs this season so far. And there's Aaron Haywood opening with him at 46 runs at 15.33 average. And you're beginning to probably think the Fox Lodge field bat first in every single thing. That's the thing that happens. No, it is the toss, and it's just usually what we do first whenever we win the toss. As that comes in, and that's going to be, I think, is it glanced off or is it going to be white? It's going to be white. So starting off, we're going to be one without loss here. Just so we're starting off very well indeed. We're going to keep the next over. Johnny Thompson, Brigade missing a couple of players, and Johnny Bapp and Ryan Macbeth, who just thinking off the top of my head is Johnny Thompson. His very first ball goes 5 wide. The Brigade squad very, very strong indeed. They still have their big guns though in Johnny Thompson, Andy Britton, Niall McDonald. Still have big ones. That one's just edged away down there by Aaron Haywood. Is this going to go to the boundary rope? McDonald chases after it, but no, it does go to the rope, and that's going to be 4 runs. Buys that the umpire gave there, I think. I'm pretty sure it was off the bat from my angle, but 16 without loss here now. Andy Britton's going to run in here, third over, and he's that one. That's going to be popped up from Aaron, and a simple catch for the man at cover. And Aaron's going to have to depart for just 2 runs. Plenty of extras so far in this early stages, and Brigade have got a perfect start. Of course, Brigade losing last time out as well as Fox Lodge, but we lost to Eglinton and they lost to Donnamana as Jason Milligan comes in at number 3. In his first league game in 2018, he'll be looking to kick his season off of a bang. As we're on to the 5th over, and Andy Britton running in. He's going to back that one short. Oh, no. It looks like it hasn't been too bad at this point, but that looks like it's hit him in the plums. That's the second time in 2 seasons. If you remember, if you go back and watch away to Brady last year, Jace was also hitting the plums in that game too, and this is not good. It's one of the worst things that can happen. Luckily, he is wearing a box, so it will be damage limitation. But hopefully, he can go on now and get a score from that. There, hopefully, just let it go past. But that's the edge, and it's going. Oh my God! I'm sorry I couldn't follow that game really quick towards Niall McDonald, and first slip back came really quick, really low. It's a tough catch. And I couldn't actually keep up with it, unfortunately. So Jason now been hitting in the plums and being dropped, but hopefully he can just throw that behind him. The best batsman in the world will throw that behind them and just go on and get a score now. And that looks like what Jason might be actually trying to do here, because he's just had a wonderful 4 straight back down the ground off Andy Britton, who was playing with the Warriors in the day before this year. He got I think it was 1 ball and 6 off the last ball though, so it was fair enough. And that one's edged down, and it's just, oh my God, there's a run out chance here. Right, Scott, can he get back just about? My goodness, that was close. That one, I think Chase just edged that one straight down, and Barry was looking for the run. And change of bone, and Donald running in there. That's just in that slot. Textbook cover drive from Jace there. Absolutely wonderful. Textbook stuff. Really good. It's just what you want to see from your number 3 whenever he comes in, trying to build his in and make sure he stays in, but also go off and attack the ball whenever he can as well. Fox Lodge 29 for 1 here, just beginning the 10th over. Johnny Thompson running in, very good all-rounder. Back to the length, and Jace just helps him on his way to the rope. So doesn't look like a good batting track today down at Fox Lodge. A wee bit of overcast just at the moment, so the ball's going to be moving about a wee bit, but hopefully it'll brighten up later on. It'll turn into really good batting conditions, and then hopefully when we go on the field, it'll become really overcast and we can get the ball moving about wonderfully. It will take an absolute excellent performance for us to win this. What a shot that is! Textbook. You won't see a better backward cut than that there. Just sits back in the back foot, Jace watches it the whole way and just cuts it away for 4. It's a really good cricket shot that. And we're going to see Ian Donald running. I think this is Barry Scott this time, and then he's just going to flick that one off. It might have been Jace, I'm not too sure completely. I'll soon find out though, because it looks like they should be getting free here, the Fox Lodge boys. McDonald running after this one. He's going to throw it in, and yeah, it was. There's going to be 3 runs. It was Barry Scott who had that shot. So Fox Lodge now going to move on to 43 for 1 off 10 overs. So a 4.3 run rate, just under it at the moment. Not going to be too disheartening as we move on to the 13th over. It's going to be Mr. Donald coming in here now. Not McDonald, don't get them confused. But he finds the gap there, Barry Scott, and that one's going to go for 4. Wonderful cricket shot indeed. So Fox Lodge now pretty textbook at the moment, being really good. but it's going to be a change of ball. Iftikhar Hussain coming on the ball now, and that one's going to be launched away for 6 by JC Mulligan. What a shot, big man. Absolutely wonderful. Ifti, of course, former Fox, he used to play for Fox a couple of seasons ago, being launched by Jace there. And Donald full toss. Jace is going to dispatch him as well. It's going to be 4 runs by the looks of it, and it's going to take some fielding, but it does trickle over the rope in the end. Really, really wonderful batting here from Jace. He has done exactly what some of the best batsmen do, and that's just throw what it was behind you, what happened, and just get on with it. Full concentration. Absolutely wonderful. It takes a lot from a batsman to do that. And now when Britton's brought himself back on, he's bowled one short, and Jace is wonderful. For not a hugely tall fella, and Jace is a really good player of the short ball, and he pounces on it quick. He knows he picks the length very quickly, and he can get rid of it. And that's another brilliant shot. Very next ball, in fact. Just carves it through backward point. Absolute wonderful. Textbook batting. It's probably I'd say Jace one of his strongest places there. As if he comes in now straight up, it's Barry Scott. Is he going to be taken? Yes, it is. Very safe catch in the end. Could be tough because it was so high up. But Barry Scott has to go for 13. Out caught Fox Lodge now 73 for 2 off 18 overs. And Sibu Chiki, our overseas professional, is going to come in at number 4 now. He's averaging 31.6 in league fixtures, which isn't horrific, but for an overseas professional, Sibu will look to increase that. But Andy Britton's going to come in on the 19th over, and Jason's just going to edge that one down. That's going to be for 4. Sort of guided, I'm going to say he meant that there, so that's really good indeed. Fox Lodge now 77 for 2. Andy Britton's going to run on this time again in the 19th over, and that one's going to be flicked off the legs by Jace, and it looks like that one's going to trickle out of the rope for 4 as well. Yes, it is, and I believe that's 50.
Shit. What a jet!
It's wonderful batting from Jace there. Like I said, what happened behind him when he comes in here, and that's it, straight to the update, and he's put him down. Oh no, Jace has been dropped twice and hitting the plums, but he's got a 50. This is a really, I don't know, I can't speak. This inning's been all over the place. It's going to be a change of ball, and Mr. D-Bar going to come in now down from the road end. He's going to be going to Jace. Now one's going to be pulled away. That's a big one. I'd say it was 75 coming on 80 metres. That's a big one. Sibo, of course, is in when Fox is in 90 for 2, but hopefully Jace can do what he did when he was dropped on before he got his 50 and just pad up behind him and go on and get plenty of runs and maybe get a ton. That's been long overdue a century for Jace, so hopefully he can go on and do that. And that goes through the man, and that's going to be 4 runs to Jace. So maybe he is going to do that as well, because he's at 2 boundaries off the back of that dropped catch. It was a pretty easy catch. I would expect the man to take that. Fox is now moving over the 100 mark. FD back of the length. Jace has dispatched that every day of the week. What a shot that is. Wonderful, wonderful batting here from Jace. The best I've seen him bat in a very long time. Although he has been dropped twice, it's not going to matter too much to me. Just zooming out a shot here, so we see this ball trickle over JT running after it. I believe that was crashing into the boards. Doesn't matter though, because it's 4 runs to Jason Mulligan, and that moves Fox Lodge on the 112 for 2, 24th over here now. Chris Dixon, the new bowler, he's bowling to Sibo. Sibo just flicks him off the legs, and away he goes for 4 runs. So Fox Lodge in big time control here now, just batting really, really lovely and really confidently attacking the bowlers. Just doing a really, really good job of what we want to do. And Jace carries that one away. Not particularly where he wanted to place it, I'm assuming, but he gets it away. And he's going to crash straight in the fence there. But it doesn't matter. It's going to be 4. Hopefully that man's alright. I'm assuming he will be. So Jace batting absolutely stupendously brilliant right now. And he's just swept that one away. I don't know if he's going to give that wide leg by or will it go down his runs. I'm not 100% sure. Umpire needs to see a signal 4. I don't know what it specifically was though. As D-Bar comes in, it's going to be the last ball before drinks. Jace just heads it back to him, and now we're going to have a quick drinks break. As Fox Lodge are 129 for 2. Barry Scott, the last man out on 13. Coming straight back after drinks though, Chris Dixon's going to be running in. He's going to bowl that one short, and Jace, you know what? It's going to go. First sack gets over the rope. What a shot, JC boy. Super, super stuff that is. Like I said, for a man who's not incredibly tall, you don't bowl short to him. He's a really, really good player off the short ball. Like Ricky Ponting, you know, his pull shot's absolutely wonderful. And that's another great shot from Jace. I love watching him bat when he's in this sort of form. He's one of the best batsmen to watch when he is in this form because he's a really good attacking batsman. He likes to feel the ball on the bat, you know, but he can leave when he wants. And that's a great shot from Sebo, you know. Just, again, we've been incredibly strong through backward point today. I don't think there's been a single shot that hasn't been perfect through backward point as Chris Dixon's going to run here now in the 20th over. Jason's going to go backward point again, but he has it straight to the man this time. Commentators curse. And he has to go for 93. He's going to be kicking himself with that, but well batted.
Batted, Jace.
Look, coming in now. And at number 5. Well batted, Jace. Really, really well batted. One of the best 93s you'll ever see. Although he was dropped twice, some of the shots he's playing was absolutely wonderful. Hopefully Luke now can build a partnership and we see what Sebo clatters that one away to the boundary for 4. So he's getting straight in the back of Dixon for getting his mate out there. 35th over Sebo down the track. He's going to hole out to this man. Yes, he is. Unfortunately, Sebo did hit a 6 the ball before this. As he departed 34, it caught, and I just couldn't get it on camera. Unfortunately, I had to change the battery, but then I got straight on and I got going out. As Brian Captain comes at number 6, he's averaging 27, 81 runs this year. But if he's coming back on now down this end, it's going to be him and he's going to be bowling. Look, and he pulls him. So look at the depart now. So come some wickets falling in very, very inconsecutive fashion here as Luke goes for 5. But Brian, as the captain, he's only be in now, and Andy McGuinness is going to be joining him at number 7, averaging 21.66. He's going to come in. Hopefully, him and Brian can accelerate us over to about 220 at this point. We're looking at about 250. That's a very good score today. That's a great shot from BA. 4 runs. Really, really good batting. Our batting's been wonderful today. Even the players that might haven't got runs, they've stuck the wicket and they've had to build a somewhat partnership. Like Barry stood on there with Jace for a while. As that one's a huge one from McGuinness. Is it going all the way for 6? Not 4. Umpire signaling 4. So 4 runs to McGuinness there. Great shot indeed. He's a wonderful batsman to have as Andy McGuinness because he just comes in and he gets you a lot of runs very quickly. He can hold his wicket as well. And there we go. That one's gone all the way. No debate in that one. That's a big one. And that's Fox Lodge 202 for 5. Moving us over the 200 mark. With 10 overs to go as well. As we're now 205. Skipping on a wee bit. And Donald coming down this end now. And that one's going to be straight back by BA. Another great shot from him. Wonderful batting here from Fox Lodge. We're going to start accelerating this now for the last 10. You know what? We'll be looking at, I'd say, maybe 270 at this point. And come on, 7 overs left. That's going to be straight up from Andy. Is it going to go all the way? Yes, it is. All the way back she goes. 6 runs. 6 more to Fox Lodge. Now 218 for 5 off 43.1 overs. And we're going to move on now to the 46th over now. Fox Lodge 225 for 5 at this point. It's going to be Adam McGuinness on strike. And he clubbers us all the way up to this man. It's going to take some catching. No, he's nowhere near it, in fact. And it's going to trickle away. It's going to, well, not trickle away, but it's going to have a 1.4 runs there. Great batting from Andy McGuinness. That big gap down there in Cow, and he's just going to get a full toss, and that one's gone all the way again. 6 more, and Fox Lodge are up on the rate here. Brigade are in big, big trouble if we can keep on batting. I guess we're looking at 300 at this point. Come on, McGuinness, keep it going. He goes for another one. That's going to be all the way wide, I think, and that's going to be 4. It's going to go down as 5 wides, no leg buys, 4 leg buys. We're going to get off that. And yeah, Brigade are in big, big trouble right now as we are accelerating this rate. This has been an over worth about 20. As we're going to see one of the final balls off the over here. And Donald running in. He's been promoted, I think. I can't remember him playing for Brigade, and he's going to get this one up. It's going to take some catching. Oh, it's a stupendously brilliant catch. Fair play. That's a really, really good catch. And McGuinness has to go for 38. Tell you what, if you're going to get out, you can't. You have to say, you just have to hold your hand up and say, that's a great bit of fielding there from the man out there. Wonderful bit of fielding as Leafan. He's going to come in at number 8 in his first league game this season. No picture of him, just only able to get one. But Fox are 246 for 6 here. And McGuinness, of course, last man being out, you just seen. And that's going to come down to try. Koopy, as we call evenly, is going to slap that one away for 4 off Andy Britton, who brings himself on, thinking that his pace is going to be able to do something. But other than his 1 wicket today, it hasn't done a great deal. He's been quite expensive, in fact. As we only have a couple of overs left now, it's going to be Johnny Thompson bowling the BA straight back down the ground, 4 runs, and that is extra runs for Fox Lodge. Yeah, like I said, big trouble for Brigade. These last 10 overs have been calamitous for them. They've nearly scored 100 runs in them, and that's what you want to see. And that's going to be a bouncer. BA gets something on that. I believe top edge, and away it trickles for 4. So more runs. Can we get the 280? That should be the goal at this point. Getting the 280, we're going to begin the last over off this innings as Fox Lodge 265 for 6. And Johnny Thompson just bangs one in length, and Koopy gives it a long handle and smashes him a long way over to the pavilion for a big 6. That's a great shot. We only have Brian on strike at this point, 272 right now. It's going to be the 3rd ball off this final over, and that one's in the slot as well. And I think it's going to go for 4. It has indeed. So 276 now, Fox Lodge are. Like I said, to get 280, that'll be really good. Brigade will be probably looking to see, right, we're good enough to chase that down, because they definitely are. As BA gets the single down the ground here now. Just going to see what's going to happen. It should be easy enough, but he's put it down. Oh, he's dropped the throw in there, and he's going to get back for 2. If it was direct hit, he was gone. But they've made it home, and 278 for 6 now. As we're 279, Koopy on strike to face the last ball off the innings. It comes in, he's missed it. And Brian just says no, doesn't want to throw out, it's not out. Good for the average there, same with Koopy as well, get his average up. But Fox Lodge will end on 279 for 6 off their 50 overs. A really good score. They will be very happy with that, though, we're saying, boys, this is a very defendable score. Leaving the end up with 14 not out. Brian Allen ended up with 42 not out. So yeah, they'll say that's a definitely big defendable score. We can defend this. We know we can. But Brigade will say, you know what, we're also good enough to take this down. We can chase it. Jimmy McIntyre's going to open the ball. He's of course got 1 wicket for, I forget how many runs it said, but he has about 2 maidens. His Brigade Cricket Club 0 for 0 to start us off here now as Jimmy running, and that one's just going to be pushed into the gap, and that's going to be 0 runs off the first ball. Jimmy is getting warmed up. First ball he's bowled is going to be a wee bit of a listener, you know, just full toss to start off with. He's going to hope to get that ball pitching now. Gareth Hayward's going to come down this end. He's got 1 wicket for 94 runs, and he's bowled 1 maiden this year so far. Brigade 5 for nothing off 1.1 overs. It's Gareth going to run in this time. He's banged that. You know what? It's just sad but just a wee bit of the bounce off the pitch there's allowed DD Barty sit back and just crush that one through cover. It's a really good placed shot. Nicely timed, and that's going to be 4 more. So Brigade off to a good start here. They're 9 without loss. It's going to be the final over. It's the final ball of this over here now. Gareth McKeegan on strike with Gareth running in. It's going to be slotted, and that's going to be Gareth McKeegan flicking it away. I do apologize for the scoreboard keep going on and off. I can't do too much about that there. That's just the way the edit goes, and whenever I edit in the scoreboard towards the end of the clip it goes off. I'm trying to work on it. I've been trying to work on it for a long, but oh my goodness, it's caught me short. Shut the hell up and commentating the game, Don, because that is a first wicket for I think Gareth Hayward at Fox Lodge this season as he was bowling. You catch Koopy there at middle, and Gareth McKeegan has to go for 6. And the 6th over, Gareth Hayward strikes Brigade 22 for 1. Good start for Fox Lodge here. But yeah, I think I just need to work. I just need to keep trying to find a way to fix it. Maybe use a different font or something like that there. I don't know, to use it, or a different animation. I'll try and do what I can. As Jimmy's put that one just a wee bit too full, and it looks like Aaron's not going to be able to chase that down. That's going to go for 4. I do want to point out, guys, that from the way that Jimmy bowled so far, that he's been very close. I think he's shaved the wicket on a number of occasions. He's bowled absolutely wonderful in his 3 overs. That so far this is his 4th. Just going for the odd boundary. And there he comes on now, and that's for his 5th over this time, and that's going to be, and that's not Aaron Hayward, that's not a man you want to take on. He wasn't in shot, but he gets him, run out. Wonderful stuff from Aaron Hayward. He's not a man you take on in the field, especially a man on, and after Kirk Hussein has to go for 10. You don't take Aaron on, he is a darn right guaranteed to hit, especially from that close. He is a wonderful, wonderful man in terms of hitting. As we move on to over 14, C.A.R. Roach, professional coming in. 5 economy, and his best 2 for 38 this season. Just a wee bit too short there, and that's going to be young Kyle McGee, a teenager. I think he's 15 or 16 years old. Batting number 4, usually bats a wee bit further down the order, just giving him a chance, I believe. Brigade are. This time I don't know 100% because I don't follow Brigade, of course. Documenting all the Fox Lodge games. But Brigade move on to 48 for 2. We're going to see Jamie come in here now on the 14.4 over on that one. It's just going to reflect away advance. Oh no, it isn't! That's a wonderful bit of fielding from Luke Hayes. And tell you what, he's caused the dot ball there. That's absolutely stupendous fielding. Wonderful. And the standard Fox Lodge have raised this to. You wouldn't believe it, guys. It was like watching a completely different team out in the field. Their bowling, the volume, everyone, the sledging from everyone in the team. It was absolutely wonderful. As Sibo's going to run in now, and we're going to see what he can do. It's going to be short. Kyle chases that next 50 bar Scott at keeper, I guess. I was losing words because I'm so excited. And that's Brigade now. I believe that's 51 for 3. See what you're bowler. Catch Barry Scott. And Kyle has to go for 8. And we are in control. 51 for 3 Brigade are. That's not where they want to be. They need to be at about 100 at this point. Of course, they still have Andy Britton, Johnny Thompson, and Niall McDonald to come in. They're 3 main batsmen. We'll see how this goes. It's going to be Andy Britton. And a Sebo pulls him! Oh, yes! Come on, Sebo! That's what we want to see. Big celebrations from the boys. Sebo cleans them up. And for 2 days in a row that Andy Britton's batted, I believe, that is him 2 ducks in a row. That's not what he wants to have. But Sebo's going to take great pleasure in that. Jamie's final over here. Moving on, these Brigade are 53 for 4. He comes in, that one's pulled away. And it's, I think it was a drop there, wasn't get a hand. I don't think he quite did. But that's going to go away for 4. Jamie, absolutely wonderfully well bowled so far, though. I haven't just included the boundaries because I have to be fair with the boundaries and how I edit it. But he's bowled absolutely stupendous. This is his final over. He's bowled straight through his overs, and he's only went for 35 runs, which is a 3.5 economy as we see his final ball here. And that one's just going to be put away, and I think it's going to go just for a quick 2 here. Yeah, Aaron's going to get that, and that's going to be 2 runs. So yeah, 35 runs off 10 overs that he bowled straight, and for a young man, that's quite tough. Absolutely wonderfully well bowled, Jimmy. Really, really well bowled. Best we've seen you bowl this year. And I'll tell you what, guys, Jimmy last year was dropped down to the seconds after our Ballyspalling game. As Sebo runs in, and he's bowled him! He's took him out! Oh, yes! I believe it's Niall McDonald at the depart. Back he goes. Sebo with another wicket. It's his 3rd of the day. Absolutely stupendous stuff. And what a way. He wasn't born for us at the start of the season because he was injured with a wee bit of an ankle injury. But my goodness, what an overseas professional he is. He does so much for you. As Adam Walker's going to come in here now, and that's going to be a bouncer. It's hit straight back, and it's just been able to go to the rope. And I forget what I was saying before Steve took that wicket. But just getting that excited. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff. It's such a pleasure watching Sebo bowl as he comes in this time now, and that one's going to be edged away, and I think it's going to go to the boundary rope. Yeah, 4 runs, the umpire will signal, but that's good news as well because you have to put down an 8 high. If they're only getting runs free edges, that's positive because it means another chance is going to come. And 80 for 3 Brigade are 80 for 5. I don't believe we could have bowled better. We absolutely bowled perfectly today as Walker runs in. That's straight up, and it's going to be Sebo under it. The overseas professionals don't drop catches that easy, I'll tell you now. Great catch from Sebo, his 2nd this season, and Walker's got his 1st wicket off the game. Brigade now 80 for 6. Johnny Thompson has to go for 6, and that's the 3 big men out. They don't have much batting to come now. DD Barr's still there though, and we can get him to smash, and that would be wonderful. As Aaron's going to bring them, is going to come on now. The Brigade are 87 for 6, and that one's going to be full tossed up, and he's going to go. I don't think it's a pitch for spin at all, to be honest, because our seamers have bowled perfect. I don't think our seamers have put an absolute foot wrong. Maybe a couple of extras every now and then, but other than that, absolutely pitch perfect. You can't go wrong with how we've bowled. today, and that's going to be a long way though. He slotted that one, Walker, just as soon as I'm saying pitch perfect. But listen, Walker's definitely not an economical bowler. A lot of people would criticise him because he needs to bring his economy down. I am perfectly fine if he wants to go over 6 and over, as long as the other bowlers keep their economy rate low and Walker takes wickets, because that's what he had. He's a wicket taker, and let's see, can he take any more today? It's gone straight up, is it? It's going to be out. Kupi takes the catch at mid-on. Maybe Whiteman on just a wee bit. And can you believe it? We have Brigade 7 down before they've reached the 100 runs, and that's Kupi's second catch of the game, and so his second of the season, and that's going to be a wee bit of drinks break here now as well. Oh my goodness. We can't bowl better than this. You cannot bowl better than this. I'm not going to worry about Aaron in terms of him bowling the spin, because it's not a spinner's wicket today. It just isn't, as that one goes for 4. Chris Dixon then now with C.A.R. Brigade 102 for 7. As Aaron's going to come in. No, he isn't. We're going to skip on the Walker's over as they're now 105 for 7. Walker comes in. That's going to be a big shot! And the umpire gives a big celebration from Aaron Walker as the man who stayed there since the very start, C.A.R. Come on, mate. Not a test match. Get back to the pavilion. You can't be waiting around here that long. Come on, lad. We're not playing any test cricket here. It's a 50-over game. And that's now 8 down. Absolutely wonderful. 27 overs gone, Brigade 105 for 8. This game's gone. Fox Lodge have won this, but let's see how brutal we can make this. We want to show that although we might not be the richest club, because we know a lot of clubs pay players and they sort of, in my opinion, cheat their way through the league through paying players. And that's going to be straight up, but 6 it goes just about. A lot of clubs do that there. Recently news Ardmore signed Niall O'Brien, who has got nothing to do with the Northwest whatsoever, but he's playing a one-game fixture for Ardmore in the Senior Cup, which I think should be against the financial fair play rules at all and everything, and I think they should be fined that there. I think they should be fined about nearly 10 grand, as that just about gets through. They should be fined about 10 grand, and they should be deducted maybe 20 to 30 points for that there as well. It's an absolute joke what they've done to the league based on that, although it is through a cup competition, but it still doesn't matter. It's the Northwest Cricket Union. That should never be allowed. But what we're doing here at Fox Lodge is showing that all you need to win is heart and ability. We may not be the most talented bunch, as that one goes all the way out and zap. That's wonderful bit of fielding, gets it in, unlucky, can't just go, oh, but it's overthrows. It's going to be 5 runs in terms of overthrows. They get the single and then the 4 for the overthrows, so 5 in total. But we are proving today with this performance that all you need is a bit of heart and a lot of fucking effort, and you will win games. We are not the most talented team. The whole lot will agree that there, especially that time against Eglinton. We lost that just based on pure talent. The Eglinton team was so much more talented than we are, and that's just, there's not much you can do about it, as that one's carved away for 4 as well. Brigade are a more talented team than us, but when you show this much heart and this much will, and you back and support each one of your board, and you raise your standards in the field, this is what happens. It's the greatest performance I think I might have ever seen Fox Lodge play, you know, to be honest with you. As Adam Walker's going to run in now, Brigade are 132 for 8. Walker cleans them up, sends them back packing. Just look at that. Love the celebrations as well. Loving life we are here. And it's his 6th wicket this league season, becoming our top wicket taker in the league. 4 wickets for Adam Walker. 2nd time he's done that this season. The previous time he did it was against Burndana in the Senior Cup in the last round of that. It was just wonderful stuff. As Kupi's going to come on here now. It's going to be the 3rd ball as Brigade are 133 for 9. First league game this season. He's going to come on. 3rd ball. Pulls out and Fox Lodge take the victory. A whole 25 points. Bottom of the league heading into the fixture. Not anymore. Kupi bowls him. And we have won this game by a massive 140 something runs. As Brigade are all out for 133. Kupi with the wicket at the end. Very well bowled. And I actually had to show out who the hell man of the match was here. So I gave a poll up on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at C_A_T_R_ENT. His Fox Lodge won about 146 runs. And you voted Jason Milligan man of the match for his 93 runs, which set up the big defend. And that was amazing stuff. And I'm so pleased with it. I've been Dylan from C.A.R Entertainment. And I will see you for the next video.